The most expensive word in the human language is later. Most people spend their lives in a waiting room of their own making. They sit in chairs that were never meant for long-term use, hoping their name will be called. They wait for the perfect conditions. They wait for the right moment. They wait for the boom. They wait for the money, the light, the permission, the sign from the universe to finally start the work. They tell themselves that they will strike the iron tomorrow, that they will fix the heart later, that they will begin the business next month, that they will write the book next year, that they will become who they were meant to be, eventually. But in the Stillness Smithy, we know the truth about later. Later is not a time. It is not a date on a calendar. It is not a promise you are making to yourself. It is a slow, silent decay. It is a rust that eats at your soul while you are busy waiting for a signal that the universe has already sent. If you are waiting for a guarantee, if you are waiting for certainty, if you are waiting for the conditions to be perfect before you begin, you have already lost. The iron is hot now, and it will not wait for you. Think about a blade left in the rain. It doesn't scream while it rots. It doesn't send you notifications. It doesn't complain while it loses its edge. It simply surrenders to the elements, one layer of rust at a time, until the steel is indistinguishable from the dirt beneath it. What was once a weapon becomes waste. What was once sharp becomes dull. What could have cut through life now crumbles in your hand. Your life follows the same physics. Every time you choose comfort over the forge, every time you choose the scroll over the strike, every time you choose distraction over discipline, you are losing a layer of your potential. You think you are preserving your energy. You think you are being smart, waiting for the right moment, conserving your effort, avoiding unnecessary struggle. But you are actually just becoming brittle. The blade that is never used doesn't stay sharp, it rusts. The muscle that is never torn doesn't stay strong, it atrophies. The fire that is never fed doesn't stay warm, it dies. And the life that is never lived, it becomes a ghost, a shadow of what could have been. An unlived life is a debt that no one can pay, and the interest on that debt is the heavy weight of regret, the weight of looking back and saying, I could have, I should have, I almost did. There is a profound word used by the artisans of the East, Mottainai. It is more than just a word. It is a philosophy, a worldview, a cry of the soul. It is what you feel when you see a resource being wasted, when you see food thrown away, when you see talent squandered, when you see time evaporating into nothing. It is the realization that everything you possess, the time in your hands, the fire in your heart, the skills in your mind, the very breath in your lungs, is a sacred gift. To have the capacity to build and choose to sleep, to have the voice to speak and stay silent, to have the hands to create and keep them idle, to have the talent to forge a masterpiece and spend your days painting over rust. That is Mottainai. It is a sacrilege against your own existence. It is the ultimate betrayal, not of the world, but of yourself. In the ancient smithies of Kyoto, a master would never waste a single spark, because he understood something fundamental. A spark is the seed of a sun. What seems small, what seems insignificant, what you dismiss as just one day, is actually the beginning of everything. That 1 hour you waste today could have been the hour that changed your life. That one conversation you avoid could have been the connection that opened every door. That one strike you delay could have been the strike that forged your future. You don't know which spark will light the fire, so you treat every spark as sacred. You are currently standing at the anvil of your own future. Maybe the world is quiet. Maybe the views are small. Maybe the subscribers aren't growing. Maybe no one is watching. Maybe the room is dark and the fire feels cold. None of that matters. The only thing that matters is the relationship between your hammer and the iron. The only thing that matters is whether you showed up today, whether you did the work, whether you honored the gift of this moment. The reason you feel tired isn't because you are doing too much. It's because you are resisting the person you were meant to become. You are fighting against your own transformation. You are holding on to comfort while your soul is screaming for growth. Stop wasting the sparks. Stop waiting for the heat. Stop postponing your own life. Strike now. Tonight, before you sleep, audit the iron of your day. Did you forge something real? Did you create something that will outlive this moment? Did you move closer to the person you claim you want to be? Or did you let the rain of later eat another layer of your soul? Did you waste the sparks? Did you let the iron cool? Did you choose comfort over character? Tomorrow is not guaranteed. Later is a luxury you cannot afford. The iron is hot right now, and it will not wait. One day, time will leave you. Make sure it leaves, knowing you didn't waste a single spark. Make sure it leaves, knowing you honored every gift, seized every moment, struck every piece of iron while it was still hot. Make sure it leaves, knowing you were Mottainai proof. Welcome back to the forge,